Right, I think we're streaming live. Okay. Um, so sometimes games are perfect, just not for everybody. This is my perfect game for me. Um, this is Inscryption, and I'm just gonna try and get into a fresh start. Um, it's an incredible game. And it's just engaging. And even though some people might think it's repetitive, it just holds my attention straight away, and I can play it for hours. And I don't have any other game currently that can do that. Um, so this is unique, and I love the humor of the game. Um, what am I doing? Look, new game, continue game. Let's we need to put something in there, don't we? So this is my new game. We're going to drag it into there. Here we go. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. S. Now play the stoat. So, yeah, if you've not seen this game before, um, it's a card game. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. There it is. Somewhat demonic game. Stands unopposed. The number at the bottom left is its attack power 1. Now we get the scales. Dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. If you win if you tip my side all the way down. Like so. Like this. I turn. Just try and get out of the tutorial. Probably take another squirrel, but play that. How dull. So this game's got a quite a nice sense of humour to it. They're both the same, so we're going to do that. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Get rid of those, place that. Play the bell. Pass. So we can do this, this, that. So we win by a margin. denizens of the forest approach you. The adder and the cat. Only one may grace your poultry deck. But we get to learn about the card here. Does not perish. And this one, when a card bearing a sigil damages another, the creature perishes. What should we do? We'll take that. Sack. So these are benefits of the game, benefits of that you can play per round. Squirrel in a bottle, there's an extra squirrel. Oh, 2 of those, and apply. 3 is as much as you can carry. It is. You ambush whilst crossing some rough terrain. Maybe you'll help me. Well, now. So what have I got on the board? You may now see my moves ahead of time. So we've got a wolf cub, which is going to change. Cub bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful one. So we've got a squirrel. We can only play the stoats, and he's better played where we can get some points. We can also start breaking these open, but we'll see how it goes. You know you can play a bat. Airborne bat flies over creatures and attacks directly. So it's straight to me, not the card. Snapper. The reason this isn't good is because I've got that in the way, and it's going to take a while to get rid of it. So let's see, we'll take the wolf, and we can do that and that. Take out the wolf card. Over and done with. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now blooded terrain. Cub and the bird. We'll take the bird. I always forget these symbols. I've been playing this game for ages, so I always forget them. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. Sacrifice. Let's sacrifice that, and we can put it on the snapper. this is not good. So his canine cards are going to fly over. They won't attack the card, but they attack directly. So we're going to have to play a little bit more strategically, and that's a bat as well. Tricky. So snapper is 2, the bird is 1. Let's just play it there. What is it? How do I go over there? Yeah. So we've got these. Let's see how it goes. Power of flight. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to play some of these. We need to get some points back. I'm gonna die. Right, let's take a squirrel. We'll place that there. We're now going to... what should we do? So that strikes 2. Let's see what that does. Last card. He's completely insane. You see that, right? Prepared for the rules. Pathetic. 6, so we win. Fairly straightforward, isn't it? Speaks enough to its efficacy. So it's a smart game. I mean, it's an intelligent game. The devs did amazing things for this game. So this is the sacrifice to get the sigil from one card over to another. This is usually power or health. So let's have a little look here. Came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come form one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Form it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. So you can place a card here for power. So we can do the snapper. What do we do? This plus? Fire warmed the poor river snapper, enhancer its power. One reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire. Normally, you can do that twice, but sometimes you lose a card. It gets eaten. I missed that. I was daydreaming. Right, so he mentioned something about being in the cabin. So you can pull away from the table somehow. Can't seem to do that yet. Can we press escape? No. So, squirrel. what's coming down there. So we've got the grizzly bear. That is not good. We're going to lose 4 straight away. We need to. We're going to lose this one. I think. I just got a feeling. So we kind of have to play this one here and sacrifice him a little bit. So we can do. This is not going to go well. So, right, what I'm going to do is, this is probably going to get me in trouble. I'm going to do that and that to kill the bear. Oh, there's another one. Right, so that game feels kind of rigged. You lost. Yes, I lost using this as a learning opportunity. Maybe the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up from the table. Fetch me the counterfeit from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. I love this game. They'll sit back down. Right. Let me explain something to you. Right, we lost a life. That's one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another one, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Can't quite see what that is. There's a mystery thing there. There's something behind that rock. Oh, we're gonna have to go this way just to see what. Oh, it's a question mark. Random cards. Let's try that. Alright, we get some of our additional things. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. A rock boulder gets you out of a halfway, and one of those. So let's take the scissors and scissors again. To carry on. Right, first boss. Down a bit. Right. Mule is the key for the pack mule. He's going to strike 2. I'm going to counter that with 1. Get rid of him before we die. Cut up that card, I think. With only 1. Let's see how it goes. Not desperate yet. Now we can play Inscryption and Bullfrog. do is we could probably E2 and take this pack. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. He does not. So what have I got here? Bullfrog 1, Raven 2. Got that 2 there. So I've got to drop a card, so we can do that. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Let's go with the cards. So what you find with this game is you will die a lot, and you just see it just every now and then it lets you off, so you can progress. So I don't know, actually don't know whether it's right, he's going to move to counter, so we need a bird play a thing, or that would work. So I don't know with this game whether it's a legitimate I've outsmarted the game, or whether it just lets you play and until you keep losing, and then it makes suddenly after overtime it makes it easier for you. I'm not sure, but it does in a very clever way make you feel intelligent enough to be able to beat it. But I've got a horrible feeling that it just makes it easy for you, because otherwise it's not fun, is it? When you complete the game in its entirety, there is additional games that you can make it harder, basically. Play it on different mods that either take rewards away or just make it very difficult to play. So we need to kill this dude so I've got this sigil here. We can just kill him. Now we're only squirrels left, so we can take something like that. You've got to also be careful with speed in this game. You can sacrifice a card by mistake, which I've done quite often. I do love this game. No reason to go there because I think we've won. And that's it, the first boss. Choose carefully, get to choose a rare card. So that's rare. Get. The super powerful I can't even pronounce that. Urayuli. So these are very hard to play because you need 4 sacrifices, 4 blood to sacrifice. This one has. It doesn't die, does it? It does not perish, but it's got 0. What's it? So let's get the Gek. Doesn't need a sacrifice to play the Gek. Let's, with the sound of Respectance pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. So let's get going. Let's get going. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna come back with this next round after a short break. So that's time up for playing Inscryption. I'll be back with more Inscryption for sure, and hope you can join me. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.